Hello student, it is our third day discussion from the chapter Electric Charge and Field with few more new topics. From Coulomb's law, you have learned that 2 point charges plus q and plus q naught if placed at a distance r, then the force experienced by the charge q naught due to the charge plus q F is equal to k q naught by r square r cap. Now the question is there, if the point charge plus q is removed from there, then what will be the force due to the charge plus q? There will be any force or not? Yes, there will be the force due to the charge plus q around it. So, a point charge can create a field of force around it. That field of force around it is known as the electric field. So today our first topic is about the electric field. Electric field, and its symbol is E. So electric field is what? Electric field is a area around a point charge where the electrostatic force can be experienced by any other point charge. Now the force, the field, the charge which one is create that electric field is known as source charge. And the charge which one is experience that charge, that one is test charge. It should be noted that the position of the source charge must remain at its original position. But due to the presence of the test charge, maybe its position will be displaced. Due to that reason, the magnitude of the charge of the test charge is considered very negligible one. Now, the force experienced by the test charge q naught due to the charge plus q is F is equal to q naught E. So E is equal to what? E is equal to F by q naught. It is the expression for electric field. Now, what will be the SI unit for electric field? The SI unit of electric field is equal to Newton per Coulomb. Now, what will be the direction? What will be the direction of electric field? It is a vector quantity. So, what will be the direction of electric field? Let us consider 2 point charge plus q and minus q and see what is the direction of electric field. Now, if a test charge is placed around the point charge plus q, then what will be the force on the charge plus q due to the charge on the charge q naught due to the charge plus q? Of course, it will repel the charge plus q naught due to the same charge. So, what will be the direction? It will be outwards direction. And if a test charge is placed around a minus q charge, then it will attract the test charge towards the minus q charge. So the direction, it will be inwards. It's okay. So the direction due to the direction of electric field due to the positive charge is radially outwards, and the direction of electric field due to the minus q charge is radially inwards. Now what is the magnitude of electric field due to a point charge plus q at any point P at a distance r? Let's see. Next point is intensity. Intensity of electric field at a distance r due to a point charge plus q. So plus q charge is there. Let us consider a point P at a distance r where the electric field intensity can be calculated. A test charge plus q naught is placed at the point P. Now from the Coulomb's law, we know that the force on charge on the test charge due to the plus q charge F is equal to K q naught by r square. So electric field intensity is equal to, from the formula, q naught. So F is equal to what will be? K q naught by r square r cap, and q naught is there. So q naught will be cancelled. So ultimately E is equal to K q by r square. So electric field intensity at a distance r, its expression will be E is equal to K q by r square. Now from the expression it is clear that the graph between electric field intensity and r will be, if we draw the graph between r and E, r along the x-axis and E along the y-axis, then the graph will be like that. That is, with the increase of the distance, the electric field intensity is decreasing. Next, you see few points from the electric field intensity, as electric field is intensity is depend on the value of r, that is the position vector r. Then with the changing of the position of the test charge, the electric field intensity will be changed. So the electric field intensity or electric field you can see around the three-dimensional space. Another point you see, if the position vector is same, that is the position of the test charge from the source charge is same, then the electric field intensity also will be same. It's okay? So our next topic is about the physical significance of electric field intensity. Physical significance of electric field intensity is that With the knowledge of electric field intensity, the magnitude and direction of the electric field can be calculated. It's okay? Our next topic is about the electric field due to system of charges. That is the principle of superposition. So, let's start the next topic about the electric field due to a system of charges. Electric field due to system of charges, that is principle of superposition. Electric field intensity due to system of charges. Now, system of charges will be there. So, let us consider three charges plus Q1 minus Q2 and plus Q3. In the system, there is three charges plus Q1 minus Q2 and plus Q3. Let us consider one point P. Now, at point P, electric field have to be calculated due to the system of charges. Now, let's see what is the net electric field is coming at the point P. For plus Q1 charge, what will be the force at the point P and what will be its direction? It is electric field due to one number charge, E1. It will be, as it is positive charge, so it will be outward direction. Now, due to minus Q2, its direction will be towards minus Q2, it is E2, and due to Q3, its direction will be again outwards. So, at the point P, what is the net electric field? It is net electric field at point P, net at P, it is the vector sum of electric field due to first charge, second charge and third charge. Vector sum, that is E1 plus E2 plus E3. So, that is the principle of superposition of electric field. So, in this way, net electric field at any point can be calculated. Let us consider one problem on principle of superposition. Let us consider one charge, 1 microcoulomb charge and 2 microcoulomb charge placed at a distance 2 millimeter. Now, at the midpoint of the line joining, have to calculate the electric field. At point P, have to calculate the electric field. It is 1 number and it is 2 number charge. The distance from the 1 number charge, the point P, is 1 millimeter, and there is also 1 millimeter. So now see, the electric field E1 due to the plus 1 microcoulomb charge. What is the electric field at the point P? E1. E1 is equal to what will be? K by R square Q1, the first one, it is Q, first charge, it is second charge, and E2 what will be? K by R square Q2. Now its value is K, already you know K is value is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter per coulomb square. So, and R is what? E1 R is 1 millimeter, so it is 9 into 10 to the power 9 divided by 1 millimeter, that is 10 to the power minus 3 meter, into Q1. Q1 is plus 1 microcoulomb, that is it will be in coulomb it will be 10 to the power minus 3, sorry, 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, and E2 will be 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power minus 3 square into 2 into Q2. Q2 its value 2 into microcoulomb, that is it will be 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. So net force at the point P, net force electric field, net electric field at the point P is equal to E1 plus E2. So what will be there? 9 into 10 to the power 9, 9 into 10 to the power 9 divided by 10 to the power minus 6. So, okay, into there is 10 to the power minus 6 plus 9 into 10 to the power 9 divided by 10 to the power minus 6 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. So, that part is common. So, 9 into 10 to the power 9, 10 to the power minus 6 is then 10 to the power minus 6 plus 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. So ultimately what is coming? 9 okay, up to that is okay. 9 into 10 to the power 9 divided by 10 to the power minus 6, and here is coming 3 into 10 to the power minus 6. So 10 to the power minus 6, 10 to the power minus 6 is cancelled. Ultimately it will be 9 into 3, that is 2.7 into 10 to the power 10 Newton per coulomb. So in this way you have to practice the electric field intensity at different points. Our next topic is about the electric lines of force, that is introduced by Faraday. So topic is electric lines of force. Electric lines of force are the imaginary lines. Few imaginary lines in a region of space along which a free positive charge would move if allowed to do so. So let's see, for plus q and for minus q charge, what is the lines of forces creating? Plus q charge and minus q charge. Now if a test charge is free positive charge is kept around the plus q charge, then the direction on that test charge, it will be radially outwards. Already you have seen in my in the electric field, that is any free positive charge, if it kept around plus q charge, then the direction of electric field is outwards direction. So what will be the lines of force? It is of course outwards. You can draw more few lines. For minus q also, the direction is towards the minus q. Already you have seen, it will be towards minus q. So you are seeing that the length of the line is the first one is bigger one, the second one is less than, that is size is continuously is decreasing. Its reason is that the magnitude, the direction is showing by the arrow sign, but the magnitude of the electric field is more dense, more strong nearby point charge. That is around the electric field just close to the point charge is more strong than compared to the faraway point. Okay, for that reason the length of the first lines is more bigger one compared to the second one. Okay, but after that the lines of force is now is changed. Its lines of force now nowadays is drawing by a straight line. It is coming now by a straight line. So by the earlier lines of force, direction is by the arrow, but by the length of the line, the magnitude, it is clear that bigger line means that area strong electric field is there. But what will be the magnitude by that lines? By the arrow, it is clear that the direction of the electric field is outwards and it is inward. Now what will be the magnitude in that lines of force? For that lines of force, the magnitude of the electric field is calculated by the density. That is the closeness of the lines. You see, the lines which one is just close to the plus Q charge, it is more than compared to the far away place. So the electric field just close to plus Q charge is more strong compared to the far away position. Okay. Our next topic is about the properties of electric field. Properties of electric field. One number property is there. The lines of force is originate from the positive charge and terminate at the negative charge. That is, from plus Q charge the line is created and it is end at the minus Q charge. It is one number property. Two number property is there. The electric lines of force, properties of electric lines of force. Two number point is there. The lines of force will not create any closed loop. That is, in case of magnet, you have seen that the magnetic lines of force is creating from originate from the north pole and it is just entering in the south pole, again it is returned back. That is, there is a closed loop. But in case of electric lines of force, it doesn't create any closed loop. Third number point is there. Third number point is there. That is, they do not terminate in space. That is, you are the electric lines of force is drawing like that. So maybe that question is that the electric lines of force is terminate here, but it is not like that. The electric lines of force will be terminate at infinite distance, because you see the relation was electric field, its relation was kq by r square. Now if the test charge is position is if at infinite distance, then only it is possible E tends to 0. So for that reason, the electric field will not terminate in space, it will be terminate at infinite distance. Four number point is there. The number of electric lines of force is directly proportional to the magnitude of the electric charge. Magnitude of the charge. That is, suppose there is one plus Q charge and another charge is plus 2Q charge. Now from the plus Q charge, if two lines of force is coming out, then from plus 2Q charge, 4 lines of force will be created. That is, the number of lines of force is directly proportional to the magnitude of the charge. 5 number point is there. The electric lines of force will be symmetrical about the line joining. That is, if from plus Q the line joining is like that, from plus Q, if the lines of force is coming out like that, then below the line joining the electric lines of force in this direction also, that is, it is symmetrical about the line joining. Our 6 number property is there. 6 number property is there. The density, that is the relative closeness of field lines, gives the magnitude of field. Suppose A, B and C. Now the lines are like that. Now the point, consider the point A, B, C. Where is the closeness of the lines are more? You see, if at point A the closeness of the electric lines is more, and at point C also the closeness of the lines are more, but at point B the closeness of lines are not like that compared to A and B. Then the magnitude of the electric field A and B and C point, it will be more than point B. Okay, so that is number 6 number properties. Next is 7 number properties is there, that the field lines is always perpendicular on the surface of the charge. It is always, the lines is always perpendicular, that is, there is 90 degree. Okay, it is 7 number. Then 8 number point is that if a tangent can drawn on the electric lines, then the tangent will give the direction of the electric field. Suppose it is the one electric lines of force. Now if a tangent can be drawn, then it will give the direction of electric field. At any point can be drawn, that every point the tangent is giving the direction of electric field. 9 number point is there. The electric lines of force cannot intersect to each other. Cannot intersect, that is, suppose it is 1 number line and it is 2 number line. 2 lines of force, electric lines of force. They intersect at the point P. Now, at the point P, if you draw 2 electric line, then a tangent, draw 2 tangent, then for the point P, the electric field for 1 number line, the electric field is E1 is in that direction, and for the second line the tangent is giving its electric field in this direction, but it is not possible. For that reason, 2 lines of force, electric lines of force, cannot intersect to each other. Our 10 number point is there. The field lines is repelled by the positive charge and it is attracted by the negative charge. That is, if somewhere a positive charge is kept and electric lines of force is coming towards the positive charge, then it will repel. But if a negative charge is kept, and then the electric lines of force will be attracted. Okay. Next, our 11 number property is there. straight, parallel and interspace lines are always giving uniform field. Straight, parallel and equal interspace electric lines of force always give uniform electric field. That is, point A, point B and point C, the electric field will be uniform. But see, the lines are not straight, not parallel, not equal interspace, so it will give non-uniform electric field. Our next one is 12 number point is there. Under electrostatic condition, that is the charges are at rest. In this condition, the electric field inside a conductor is always 0. So in this way, we have discussed the properties of electric lines of force. So today our topic is, we have covered the topic electric field, then principle of superposition and the electric lines of force. So that's all for today. In the next video I'll come with few more new topics. Thank you.